Space Trader Merchant Marine is the fourth installment of the Action Indie Pack series, because there's more to discuss. Space Trader is an adventure game that has an interesting concept, but does nothing with it, and ends up being a game that can't tell you what it wants to be, and doesn't succeed on anything it throws at you. You play as a merchant marine, who's starting off on their career as a merchant marine. You're given the hype of what your advantages could lead to by a robot who also serves as your guide. Of course, the gimmick here is turning the stock market system into a gameplay mechanic, but it's not executed at all. You are never telegraphed on what item is having a positive or negative performance. You instead find out the hard way from traveling to another planet and learning that most of your items have made a big dent to your net growth. You don't have a stock chart like an actual stock market, just the merchants who are selling some of the items you own with a conflicting net message. I actually found out that the one item that means anything to you outside doing business with other merchants, the cargo hold, always damages your net growth. Outside of trading and traveling back and forth between Earth and the Moon, which costs 25 hours of fuel that you can't get back unless you complete the main campaign mission, there's not really much. You run around in a small coast corridor environment, either picking up random items to trade with, or talking to paper-thin cartoon characters. The story tries to make itself interesting by having a criminal case that's occurring all over the galaxy, and opening up these bounty missions that are actually more rewarding in net growth and cash than trading. These bounty missions turn the game into a first-person shooter, literally out of nowhere. You have a selection of a sidearm, a shotgun, and an assault rifle, and you must use this uninspired arsenal to kill a certain amount of thugs until the leader shows up. You then need to shift your focus onto the bounty and capture him or her before they flee. And you capture these thugs by killing them. These missions are painfully dull, and that's due to repetitive arenas, dumb AI, and unsatisfying gunplay. The bounty bosses are really just a reskin of the variety-lacking thugs that you have to continue to fight your way through. If you succeed these missions, you are rewarded with more cash and net growth than you get out of trading. If you fail, however, you need to travel to the opposite planet and then travel right back to the same location to restart the mission, losing 50 hours of limited fuel plus some net loss for no reason. If you don't meet your goal by the time you run out of fuel, it's game over and you must restart from the beginning, or the last time you decide to save. Your missions are either trade this certain item or capture this bounty, with your main goal of having to make back a net debt from building a transport ship. These missions are at least incredibly easy to find in these small hub worlds you explore. While you can progress through the game and discover new planets, I wasn't enlightened to continue after a couple hours because I wasn't having fun. The story is bland and random, then the gameplay tries to shift to multiple genres, but all of the ideas do nothing but work against the player. It doesn't help that the presentation is incredibly poor in every aspect. There's nothing left here outside of a mode where it asks how much net growth can you make with this fuel limit, and a multiplayer mode that you probably can't even play as there's no servers. There's no reason for me to recommend this game. Space Trader Merchant Marine is disappointing. And there's one last action indie game that I've got to cover. Oh dear.